This is going to be a live stream and not a recorded episode. I am streaming Vintage Story as almost pretty much all I do. Well, I record it and I stream it. And here we are. And I wanted to stream this for no particular reason, I guess because it's so beautiful. It's December 1st, it's the beginning of winter, just that early winter snowfall. I've got my fences all around my property, and it's got this beautiful fog happening. I have my crops struggling to get just a tiny little bit of extra growth out. Yeah, but you see how it says negative on those? Actually, the spelt seems to be growing forward. But the parsnips are going backward, rye is going backward, so I think I might take a stab at getting these at 8. Yeah, the problem is if you do that, you risk losing the seed, which is not always great, but same with this one. I'm going to take a stab at that one at 8. But otherwise, you're better off, honestly, just letting them all die. And the way that works, I think, is if you've got negative time on that, like the parsnips there, it's going to take that amount of... Well, that's the current calculation, I think, until it dies. Now, that number changes dramatically, so it's not always a sure thing. Ooh, see, that one I actually got a bonus even. But, you know, at this point in the season, you know, you might take a stab at your almost done growing crops. Certainly in the greenhouse, you know, we get the bonus 5 degrees in here, and we've got a few that are pretty close, like this one, and it's got 10 hours left, so I think we actually probably will get a number of these to produce, but some of them might not. And pretty much, by the way, I'm still looking for my cat. That's why I keep using that whistle. These over here are almost certainly not... I mean, I think these will all die eventually, like that one. The good news is the game does basically say that once the crop dies, it will give you a seed no matter what. So that's the saving grace there. But other than that, you know, there's not a whole lot to do here in my little village area, other than, you know, long-term projects and building new stuff. But there's not a ton of, like, chores, other than I was making... Okay, and I do have the 5 liters of brandy, so that's good. Oh, but I've got another... Yes. Very close on more red currant, so I'm going to put those... I'm going to do a little bit more of that when that gets done. Let's go on into our cathedral castle. At least I still have my dog. My trusty dog. I have no idea where my cat went, though. That's somewhat frustrating. Now that I think about it, I have one potential theory. The last time I left my area, I took the teleporter out here. It's conceivable my cat tried to follow me out to this bridge, which I need to work on, by the way. So it's conceivable he's out here somewhere. Also, technically possible, he teleported with me. Seems unlikely, but you never know. I mean, I don't see him bopping around. I guess it couldn't hurt to... I only have one teleport in here, so might as well just take it real quick, just to see. By the way, we're down in an area where we haven't been live during the snowfall. Let's see. That one is done. I need to do a better job at marking once I explore the little treasures. There's one, yeah, that one's done. But this one is still live, and I'm going to change the color on that because I use blue for my river directional notation. So I use red there. I've also got the Resonance Archive. I was talking on my recorded episodes, which I will start posting once I figure out I have an editing issue. I will start posting them. Game. Trying to teleport here. There we go. yeah, I'll start posting those, but yeah, so what was I saying? God damn it. Oh, and I should probably pull up the chat. Yeah, we'll do it here. Just pulling up my chat real quick so I can stay in touch with you guys. Stream.io. Perfect. Oh, I'm logged out. Okay, there we go. Okay, stream. How do I go to the chat? So I know this is very, oh, I think I've got it, okay. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, deeply concerned. I believe I may have lost my cat. Now, what usually happens is, you know, I lose a pet and then I walk somewhere and then it just randomly shows up, and, you know, we've all done that before in games. That may well be what happens in this one, but, by the way, I apologize if my speech is a little less well enunciated than I usually like. It's, I bit my tongue, and, it's a little bit sore still, so I'm a little dealing with that. Let's see. Let me just double check the bees. Yeah, so the bees are done swarming, I'm pretty sure, for the season. So what I'm pretty tempted to do is harvest all but, like, I just don't know. Is there any downside of leaving? I'm going to test these and see if they're okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty hives. If there's more empty hives than 5 at some point, that will be news to me. I don't think the game even allows that to happen, but you just never know, I guess. 0.1 days. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for that red currant stuff to be done so that I can use that to make 1 last liter of brandy. And then I'm gonna go. We do need to go on an expedition today, which will be to get more iron. I have very, very little iron left in the in my ore collection. I suppose while I'm waiting on the red currant, I could go ahead and make up some copper or something, because we do need more copper, frankly. We have a decent amount. Okay, so that gave us okay, so we'll just do that. The other thing is, and you know, this is stuff I'm probably going to do on my... Oh, I could actually do all of it, couldn't I? Yeah, I could do... yeah, I'll do all of it. Okay. So, anyway, sorry. What I was saying is that the VS Villages mod has villagers, and let's see. Let's just go like that. It has these villagers, and they're all like sitting outside waiting for me to do something with them. And the next step in getting more villagers on that is basically, let's see, you would have to give a bunch of bronze ingots, I think. And unfortunately, I do have 2 tin ingots that I could use, which would give me what? 20? I guess I could make quite a few bronze. But I almost hate using... See, here's what you would do. Let me show you the process. Okay, take 1 tin ingot, and I hate to even use the tin ingot that I have to do this, because I have so little. Because I haven't found cassiterite yet in this world. That's like the first time in forever that's been the case. So you want to make this 10% of your total. So 20 is 10% of Well, yeah, let's just do it easy. So you would actually just have, there, that's the balance. And so, you know, that would give me almost enough. There we go. So there is maybe something I should just do right now, is make this into bronze. Yeah, you know what? I already broke up the tin, might as well. So that will give me what, about 20? Or is it 10? Yeah, 10, oh, 10 bronze ingots. Okay, so let's do that. We're just about out of charcoal here too, so we have a whole pit of it that we haven't dug up yet. But let me just, I'll light these both and then I'll kind of check them for how well they're doing and see if I can save myself any of that charcoal. Okay. Now, let's see. I do have almost enough magnetite. And I have quite a bit of sphalerite too. I could make some brass. I haven't done that yet. Although I would need another crucible. Okay, there goes my hammer. We knew that was coming. By the way, I need the other pickaxe as well, so I'll grab that while I'm over here because I'm almost out of this one, kind of. And we did have an extra steel hammer, so that's convenient as well. Did we get any? I might have automatically set my whatever I got from that in here. Let me just make up some of this silver. I mean, this is what I do whenever my ore chest gets too big, as I start making up ingots and stuff. Let's see, that's rich chunk, yeah, so that's why I'm getting a decent amount there. Okay, so that's pretty much all the copper I have left besides this malachite, which I want to kind of keep. I love malachite. We do have a little bit of cassiterite. But anyway, I was going to go ahead and decent amount of iron bits too. I was kind of hoping we'd have enough magnetite to do one bloomery, but it doesn't look like we do. Let me get this pounded down. This sphalerite. Because we haven't made brass yet. Brass is made from (60 to 70% copper. The rest is sphalerite. And I'm pretty sure that right there is enough to make a few ingots, so let's try that. These are just starting. That one's going to go faster. I'm going to also try to make an effort to build up on my roof and try to get some of these slots where the snow's falling in a little bit better protected. Okay, that'll be done soon. What else do I want to do? Oh, I do need to think about getting one of these chests cleared out so I can carry it with. And I could use, honestly, more I could use more nails and hooks, or whatever it's called, the thing that you use to make the chests. And come back to that. Do I have a place where I'm putting glass? Hard to say. Building mats. How about this door? Can I put that door? Yes, sweet. Okay. I need to probably upgrade some of these chests as well. They're getting to the point where I don't have enough room in some of them. Okay, that's new. Alum. Plenty of saltpeter. I should probably start thinking about using some of that, but let's we'll just use one of our copper. ingots to upgrade the powders chest, and we'll put it in there. And I may consider making a junk chest that's just a massive upgraded chest, basically. So what we would do to do that is we would just go copper upgrade, bronze upgrade. We could do either version of bronze, or all three, and then iron, then steel. Now, this gets me. This goes from a normal chest, which is 16, to a copper chest, which is 16 plus 8, so 24. I don't remember what the bronze upgrade does, but we'll see soon, I guess, won't we? And then the iron upgrade as well, and then steel eventually. Okay. Let's just take a look at these. That's coming along, and that's actually... We're going to need more charcoal. Alright, so I'm just going to go grab, like, half stack of charcoal or something, just to get me through this little metallurgical time. I have so much charcoal in here. I do have, for those wondering, yes, I do have the No Lost Charcoal mod. I think that is a extremely valid and useful mod to have, frankly. Oh, and by the way, I did get a forestry upgrade there. So going back to forestry, so I love the charcoal burner perk. That's what I was just thinking, is that I can get more charcoal from these. Grafter increases grafting. Ooh, that'd be all right too. Trees grow faster. That'd be good too. More ladders. Let's just increase the sticks. Okay. Boy, it's a tough one. I've already got 13 bonus. Should I go for the charcoal bonus? Tree nursery. I think I'll save tree nursery for summer. Grafter. Actually, no. Tree nursery. I'm going to go charcoal burner, but I think tree nursery might be the next one I choose. I'm not sure if that is going to affect these particular piles or not, but I do feel like it is such a useful perk to just do anything you can to get more charcoal, because you always need so much of it in this game. Let's just say the I'm guessing the Kingsford people had something to do with this mechanic of the game. Probably paid the Vintage Stories devs a little bit of money under the table. Okay, I probably don't need to sit here and harvest all of this, in the sense that I am... Oh, and by the way, just so you know, forestry is at 11.06. Now it's at 11.26. Every time I do that, I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 12.6, right? Yeah, see? So you do get a decent amount of forestry skill from that. Actually, just the whole chopping down trees and making charcoal is a pretty good way to advance your forestry skill in general. Of course, you need wood anyway, but it's nice to have that bonus. I do need to check on my animals a little bit more. Let me get these in the old storage bin here. Okay, let's keep that flowing. And that is ready. Okay, perfect. Alright, so this one we're going to go ahead, after the lad catches up, and dump this. By the way, there's a... not that it really matters, but one of the reasons I get lag in this particular game is, A, I live in a very complicated area with a lot of blocks, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is that the trail mod, which I love so much, is a little bit beefy. It takes a lot of consideration, because it's constantly calculating trails for every entity that passes over any snow block in my viewing distance, including, of course, myself, but also like animals, NPCs, etc. And so it does take up quite a few resources, honestly. Okay, so that's it for the bronze. Sounded like a German professor there for a second. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is still going. Let's... a couple more on that. This one we're going to go ahead and do the silver now. Now, the silver burns at a lower... or smelts at a lower temperature. Although it still needs... okay, never mind. I thought we were going to get away with a little bit less there. Okay, so I'll just keep using that. That's fine. I guess it's gold that is the quite a bit lower temperature. Okay, here comes the copper. I'm going to not have enough ingot molds, am I? And as far as the lamella stuff goes, by the way, I need to repair my helmet, so let's just do that real quick. Been using a lamella helmet. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's bismuth bronze lamella, which I've got here. I've been working on copper chain. Or, no, maybe I've been getting that from the panning. I'm not really sure. Okay, but we do have 6 ingots we can put the copper into. Chain link. Well, why do I need copper chain? Let me just look that up. I mean, it's always nice to make every single armor in the game. I guess it's exclusively for armor. There's no other purpose up for it. So, I'm not going to make it. Unless I absolutely have to. For now. So yeah, this is ready. And I'm going to keep that in there for a sec. Just to kind of stay warm. Get that up to that same temperature here. I think when it equalizes temp, does it move over? Nah, it just stays there. Okay, that's fine. And then this temp plummets. That's just getting started though. That silver's going to take a minute. And this is starting to cool down a bit. I guess I could put some of the copper. Yeah, because then it would be easier to make the next round of whatever. Okay, so we'll do 6. I never thought I'd need more copper molds, or ingot molds, but I've decided for whatever reason that today's the day I'm going to make a boatload of ingots. What was I waiting for? The brandy outside, right. Okay, so now this thing has 1,000 units of copper in it. I'm going to put it back in here so it stays nice and warm. And, let's just, why the hell not? Let's just keep it going here. So that way I don't have to relight it, because I'm lazy. Okay, that one's taking a minute. Alright. So, let me go check on the, brandy out there. You know what, I don't think I need my light. I think we'll go without my lantern. Alright, so I'm gonna grab that bucket, and it should be right there. Okay, red Courant wine. Pop it into our old buddy, the boiler here, and let's just get this finished out. I'm gonna put this gravestone right here. Just, you know, why not? Alright, now I need to eat. Frankly, it wouldn't be the worst idea to go to sleep, but, well, it would because I'm in the middle of blacksmithing. So let me finish what I was doing with the ingots before I go to sleep. I might do just a very partial sleep once I'm done with this, what I'm doing. Okay, these are starting to come down in temp. That's good. They need to be approximately 300 degrees or thereabouts to pick up, so a little ways to go yet. Let's check on the pigs while we're waiting. My pigs are back here. We do need the lantern for this. Any piglets? No. Tons of squirrels, mind you, but no piglets. Why are you not producing piglets? It's been like a long time. Well, they still have turnips. Not a ton, but probably enough to keep them nice and fed. Creature weight is good. That's what we'd like to see. That encourages reproduction, I believe. Okay. Well, you know, I tell you what. While I'm waiting, it couldn't hurt to make a few ingot molds, even if it kind of just starting the process. Let's take a stack of clay and start making ingot molds while I'm waiting for these to cool. Don't mind getting a little bit of pottery experience too. And we're at 400. We could probably, let's do a couple of these. I could be banging out the blister steel into finished steel as well. It's another option of something to do while we wait. Do that one. Oh, sweet. Oh, no, that's, I thought it was a X skills perk. No, it's just the achievement because I installed my achievements mod since I last did pottery, so I finally get a pottery achievement, even though I've been doing pottery the whole game, of course. There we go. Okay, so that's good progress. Let's check these. Okay, so there's 10. Getting some lag here, sorry about that. 10 bronze ingots, and then let's check on this. Still molten, which is good. And we'll go over here. Should be 10 copper here in this one. If you ever make too much metal, it's probably fine because even though it might get frozen back into your crucible because you can't use it all, eventually, I mean, it's so much easier to reheat a crucible that's full of solidified metal than it is to make it from new, because all that time you wait for it to melt down just gets kind of condensed into a pro forma amount of time that isn't nearly as onerous. Okay, so we'll put that in there. And let's get this going now. Let's see. 40, that's about 25. 75, 25. I need about 60. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see. So we need to make 600 units. Fine. Okay, we'll do that. And that one, I'll take that. We'll put you over here. And let that keep going. Okay. So then, oh boy, let's see if I can get these coppers up yet. Not yet. Oh, that one. I think that just cooled down enough. There we go. Yep. Just getting them. Sweet. Okay, so I'll put the coppers away. Always good to have some more copper. And there's more that's cooling down, obviously, over there. So now we can get this silver going. I'll start back here. Beautiful silver color there. And unfortunately, we've got 800 more, but we've only got 2 ingots here, so we're going to have to hang on to this and wait for some of that copper to be done. Alright, so I'll put this here. And this one needs quite a bit more charcoal. Alright, we'll let that handle itself there. That should be fine to get it pretty much where it needs to go. Now I do need, in order to make the chest upgrade, we actually need a plate. So we will need to bang a couple of these into plates. Let's just do 4. And with all my metalsmithing perks, we should be able to do that fairly quickly. And if I have any leftover heat, I'll make 2... Yeah, we'll do 2 steel ingots on the back end of those coppers. Now let's get these bronze... Actually, I'll hold on to these, because I think I have to turn them into the blacksmith quest outside. Okay, those are at quite a bit. Yeah, those are still pretty hot. Okay, let's do another ingot mold. Okay. And go ahead and get that finished. Very nice. Those look to be about ready to work with. So let's get the steel out. Let's do 4. I think I can get 4. Get away with 4. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this. Oh shit! God dang it! Oh fuck! Such a goddamn idiot. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna maintain my cool. Overdid it a little bit. I do need more of those nail things. Let's just. Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's just. I'm gonna get one more. And I'll just do those separately in here. They actually might be okay. That might just work with the one. That should be fine. Okay, I guess I'll bang this out into a needless spear tip that I did not mean to use. Should be fairly easy with my perks, so no big deal. And for when I say with my perks, I mean that the X Skills mod, or its sort of version that we have in this current iteration, is very handy. Because it allows you to get like voxels moved without having to like manually line them up and stuff. Okay, so that's... Keep that nice and warm. This one's coming along nicely as well. That's going fine. And let's see if these are ready. Not quite, okay. These should be ready though, so I'll do these. And then let me just make 2 iron. I'll make those into nails and parts. Okay, so this is blister steel, so this should be easy. I do need another animal cage. Maybe I should make that immediately as well. So I'll go ahead and make that. Excuse me. And then I'll just make the others into normal ingots for now. Okay. These ingots go very quickly, especially if there's a lot of slag like that. And frankly, I banged them out. Okay, that one just like automatically went the second I set it down. That's the finishing touch perk doing its most magical possible thing, which is finishing before I even start working on it. Okay, so now we've got just the 3 leftover steel ingots. Nice. Now we're up to 10 there. Now we can do this manually as well into a plate. And this is probably just as fast for me to bang it out with my Master Smith perk, where it automatically sends the voxel where it needs to go. Okay. Now we can go grab this one. And we can make these into those upgrades. Okay, so now we've got 2 iron things that we're making into this. Now I'm going to start with 1, and if I run out of voxels, then I'll add the other one to that. The reason is it's conceivable that I'll get a finishing touch even though I don't have enough voxels on the page. And we did not, so we're going to have to use the other ingot. That's fine, that's how it's supposed to be. But if you got lucky and got the finishing touch, then you'd get like a bonus for parts. And there's so many extra little voxels on this because of the inefficiency of this pattern. I almost wish the game would like make it so that it was like voxel perfect. With the number of ingots in voxels in an ingot was exactly the right amount that you need to get that banged out. Be nice. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and grab these. And then let's grab that. It's getting cold, but we can do it, I think. It's almost nice that it's getting cold because it'll be all the much faster to harvest these. Yeah, it's amazing how different these look when they're like much colder than when we first did the other batch and they were like bright silver, you know? Yeah, it looks like it's moving into morning now, and we're done with the silver. Very good. Okay, now the brass should be up. And indeed it is. Okay, we have 600 of those. We might actually be able to do this. Yeah. I wouldn't mind making a brass plate either, except for it's more for lanterns and torch holders and not really for chest upgrades. So I guess I'm less concerned about that. I'll just make a new pile. I need to actually reorganize my blacksmith here and make it so that I have a little place to put my ingot piles that's more accessible. Okay, so there's that. So now we've got all of the molten stuff out, which is good because we're no longer racing against the clock there. Okay. So let's get these silvers. And I had been putting my silver up here, yes. Sweet. So 5 gold and 11 silver. Interesting. I'm gonna borrow... I need a claystone brick block, so I'm gonna borrow that one. Well, that one's maybe where it needs to be. Let me try... Yeah, this one's more clearly fallen. Okay, the reason is because I'm just sick and tired of looking at this block right there. Okay, so now that's gone. That's nice. Okay, anything else we need to do here? Probably not. Let's go ahead and put the bits there. Alright, so I guess let's put this away. I'll come get these later when they're cool. I probably should rinse down my stuff so that I don't burn myself on it now that I've got the tongs put away. Just do that here. Give it a second. Wait for the particles to disperse. Let's see what this is. Okay. Better check the results of something real quick. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So then, you know, my modus operandi would be to take maybe 4 resin. Usually you can get it done with 3 or 4 throws of the old cage there, but then let's see what else we need. We need, I guess that's only 1. Oh shit, I wanted to keep that. Oh, actually, let's grab the stick. It is like windy as balls outside in near my building. Is this seriously the only stick I have in my inventory? And where are my windows? I guess these probably are the only ones I have. Okay, so I need that to make these into the upgrades. And yeah, I need to go out and see how many of these bronze things I need to give to the guy. Okay, so let's do powder. Say that, turn that into a 20. So now I can put the rest of my powder in there, such as it is. That's alum, by the way. I'll organize that better at some point. I don't think I need an upgrade there. I could use an upgrade there. Maybe even there. But I want to start a junk case. And I think the better practice might be to, let me just throw those in there, might be to make a new one. Actually, we have 8. Oh, I was going to make a boat, though. And you need all 8 for that. Yeah. I'm not going to make a new one. I'm going to use one we already have. We're just going to move these out of here. And I'm going to grab that. Okay. This is going to be my new junk box that I'm going to start upgrading from the ground up. And we can go ahead and write a label. And when I say junk, I mean clutter. My goal is to make this a steel chest and have pretty much all the clutter ever in it. So now we can go ahead and transfer. I had some miscellaneous junk somewhere. Hard to say. Well, I know that, for example, this is junk. So let's get all that in there. And then we can take this and put it somewhere. Maybe somewhere I can just know that it's empty. Alright, but this junk, the clutter, we'll just start putting stuff in there. Including those altars, by the way, which are not really clutter. They're more like building materials. Oh, well, it'd be nice if I had an upgrade on that one now. I don't know, maybe I'll just put them... Well, there's some foxes. I don't suppose there's any point to like trying to tame them, is there? I don't think they're tameable. Not as an adult, anyway. Okay, so we gotta start on that, but we're gonna need to upgrade that further. So before we get too carried away, let's go. First of all, I always like to give my dog a bone, buddy. Okay, so what we need to do is talk to the smith, right? Or is it the mayor? No, hold on. I'm gonna cheat my way into this little cage. There we go. Okay. Soldier, farmer, mayor. Mayor. Bronze ingots, 10 out of 4, so I can use some of those. Charcoal, 16. Okay, so I need 16 charcoal, and that's it. Alright, because basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just cycling through the VS Quest line to build your own village, and once I get, basically all the access to all the villagers, then we'll start putting them places. I'm gonna have to figure out kind of how the AI works a little bit, because before I caged them up in their little cell there, they were really struggling to, like, have good places to hang out. I'd be somewhat tempted to just, like, trap them in their building, or, like, behind a counter in a building, for example. Okay, so that's more than enough charcoal, so let's go turn that in. Where's Mayor? Okay, we'll complete that. And now we've got a Smith. Hello. Alright, how much coal do you need? I'm already doing a Smith quest. 12, fine. How much are you gonna pay me? Got 110. I got 114. No, that's not bad. Okay, so that's fine. Now, Mayor, what do you... Again, this is proof that even the strongest beings from the Rust world do not stand a chance against you. Okay, I have the feeling I'm gonna have to kill some Rust creatures now. Which is fine. And that's the soldier. Oh, and he could follow me. That's always fun, too. I never tried that, actually. Okay, Nightmare. I need another soldier and a bed. Okay, so... let's get another soldier first. And the way to do that is to go to the trader and get one. Oh, also, let's just get another cat while we're here. I'll get two. Okay, soldier. Okay. So we'll go ahead and place this there, and then the fun and cheap way to do the bed, of course, is to do this. God damn it, winter. Okay, the problem is the snow is now piling on this grass, and so you have to first... actually, you know what? This trail mod, you can just trample it a little bit, can't you? It's nice. Okay, so now that we've trampled it a little bit, can I harvest? Yes. It can have but only one layer. Oh, and I actually got the grass there. Alright. That's 13. And I keep doing that. I keep mistaking grass for the flower there. Okay. And so we're just doing this cheap bed, and then of course we still need to kill a Nightmare Drifter, which we can. Actually, there's a cheap and easy way to do that. I don't know if it's... I guess it'd be worth exploiting. Let's just do that. I want to remember that I did all this on stream so that I can refer to it in my next regular video. Okay, so that becomes a bed. Okay. And we'll place the bed right there. You can actually just pick up a pre-existing bed and place it down again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now the trick to get a Nightmare Drifter at this point, when they're normally not going to be spawning, is to go ahead and stand yourself right in the middle of one of these guys. Now you're going to take some damage. You're definitely going to lose your stability very quickly. Gets a little spooky, to be honest, but you gotta stick to your guns. Stick to your guns until you're completely destabilized. Nothing bad will start happening until you're pretty much done being temporarily still. My little cat is so cute. See him right there? Just sliding on some gym shorts. I was wearing a towel. Don't mind me. Oh shit, there we go. Okay, so once you start taking damage, then you know that you're gonna get drifter spawns. Okay. Theoretically. We may need to do just a little bit more. We'll just do a little bit more. We're very close to the Nightmare Drifter spawns. Hopefully nobody saw anything there. Okay. So basically we're just trying to get us down to pretty much complete and 100% unstable. At any moment now we should start getting drifter spawns. In fact, we are now unstable as fuck. Okay. And we should be getting nightmare drifters. They should be somewhere. Hello? Nightmares. Okay, we didn't get any that time. Let's try again. I will get them. I will get them. This is also good for your temporal adaptation skill, which frankly develops rather slowly. Unless you like do this sometimes. Okay, I think I'm full instability again. And I'm just gonna stand here until I start seeing nightmares. Of course, what I don't want is for them to sneak up on me and beat me up, but I could probably take a couple hits from them. How are there no nightmare drifters spawning? Is it the spawn condition not being satisfied? Like something about the ground being covered in snow? Or what's the deal? What's the deal with no nightmare drifters? Not entirely sure. Nope, there's one. Okay. And of course it's lagging. That scares me. I hate when the game lags when I'm like in the middle of being vulnerable. Okay, he got me. I don't like when they're on the ground like that. They're harder to manipulate. Okay. So we did kill a nightmare drifter. Is it just the one? Looks like it's just the one. Ironically, of course, not ironically, interestingly, when you kill the nightmare drifter, you restore almost all of your temporal stability immediately. So, nightmare over, you know what I mean? It's a very interesting and, you know, well thought out mechanic. Why are these guys not as snow covered all of a sudden? I guess it got up to 25 degrees before sunset there. So it's conceivable we got some crop growth as well. Oh, here we go. Mayor. Alright, so we'll go ahead and complete that one now that we've got the Rust World thing. Oh, he healed me! Did the herbalist just heal me? I feel like the herbalist just healed me. Where'd my mayor go? Okay. Workplace and a little bit of payment. I am able to recruit one more farmer to the village. So, of course, I will accept that. And now I need to know what to do. Workstation, bed. Can it just be any workstation? Actually, I'm just, for the sake of trying something, let me just. Does that work? You're gonna read that as me doing a thing? Mr. Mayor, Mrs. Mayor. Okay, I do need to get a new. It did count the bed. It just didn't count the workstation. So, it did say farmer. I'm kind of tempted to do the shepherd instead of the farmer, but I can do that later. Let's just do the farmer, I guess. All right, that should do it. Okay. So that worked. And I got a farmer. Okay, so I will do the shepherd one as well. Okay, so now we have, like, it seems like we have an option to just repeat quests to get more villagers, essentially. So I think I'm gonna This will be the last time unless there's like a new quest that opens up. But we need that workstation. Where's the trader? Okay. But I believe that's the last type of workstation that we need. So a smith, shepherd, trader, herbalist, farmer. We already have a mayor and soldiers. Okay. So I believe that's actually pretty much it in terms of the village itself. Now we will need to build that out, obviously. And there is our shepherd. Okay, sweet. Then give me meat for grain. Very nice. Now let me just talk to the mayor one more time. And I really don't think I want the village to get bigger than this. I think this is more or less the limit of how many people I want wandering around, taking up resources and so forth. Where in God's name did my goddamn mayor go? God bless it. There it is. Okay. So keep them at Smith. Keep Archer. Interesting. Is that just a soldier thing? Shivers. Wood simply aren't safe anymore. Drifters are everywhere. If you could clear the surrounding area of drifters, we could pay you a fair price. The growling. Okay, so they'll pay me to clear normal and other drifters. And I can recruit trader, healer, smith, soldier. I'm not sure that we did an archer. See, because I have like 2 normal soldiers, but I think the archer is like a specialty soldier, you know? I keep losing track of the goddamn mayor. There she is. Okay. Workstation bed. So I'll just do the bed thing. Okay, I guess I'll do one more. And that will use up so many of my goddamn rusty gears, sadly. Alright, where's the trader? So I want Archer and Archer. I can't believe that's plus 10. Let me try. I'm gonna buy one of these. But I'm also gonna buy a soldier thing. Okay. Now that has gotta be it. I've gotta stop buying this stuff. Alright, so let's put this down. And then talk to Madam Mayor. Right there, and then go ahead and complete that one, and we should have an archer. Yes. Sweet. Love that. Okay, so now we have an archer and 2 regular soldiers. So this is our little village. This is gonna be it. Okay. I mean it this time. And does this... the reason I bought this is I think it's a light source, right? Well, I can't put it there. Because they'll escape, you see. I can put it here. And then can I light this? Resides in? What does that even mean? I don't know. I may need to go get a torch and try to light this. Let me try that. Alright, so Brazier. Okay, well, do I need firewood? Let me try getting some firewood. See if I can get this going here. Everybody's running. What's going on? Oh, we got a drifter. Our soldiers are on it. The Archer's on it. Nice. Good shot, Archer. All the civilians are cowering and the Archer's helping out. Sweet, they killed him. Alright, good job, folks. Alright, my gate system seems to be working, although I'm concerned about this now. Alright, whatever. That's enough playing with that. I'm going to assume that the brazier is just not meant to be environmentally, you know, worked on. Okay, so now we've got 6 of that. That's empty. Okay. I'm gonna take that and put it away in the kitchen. These are all fine. I can probably just drink that. In fact, why don't we just drink that? Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to put these in here. Alright, and I'll come back out and do that another time. Alright, so head back in here. Actually, let me check my farms. Again, with the possibility that they got just a little bit of growth today. We might get 1 or 2 more. Man, I'm not liking my chances there. Let's just go over to this farm real quick. And the greenhouse, I think there is a chance. Alright. Well, these are getting all to 11. And I really want to give them a chance to get to 12. And I would really love for some flax. So we'll see about that. Just very briefly check here. My guess is there's going to be more and more plants dying over here rather than producing. Okay. So now with all that, let's go ahead and get ready for our iron expedition. Let me just pop down here real quick. Our other cured meat is ready. Good to know. Now we can really consider getting more meat anytime now. Jesus Christ. 50 years. This is good for 30 years. Jesus Christ. Okay. We do have a few turnips. There we go. Okay. So, you know, I've got what I would consider to be a sufficient cellar's worth of stuff. We've got red cranberry brandy, cranberry brandy, and blueberry brandy, so decent alcohol. I didn't bother to store any of my wine. It actually spoils. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this bucket back over here real quick. I love the lighting that comes from the greenhouse. It's very nice. Alright. Let's just do a little bit more metal processing, then we'll actually get a good night's sleep for once. And get ready to go iron mining. Yay. These should be ready. Yes. In fact, that looks hot. It's not. Okay. Alright, there's our 16 steel. We might as well patch this up real quick. Done. Looks good. Walls look good, surprisingly. This 1, 2. And looks decent back here. Yeah, I only see the 2. Now let's go under. Okay, so I think we only lost 2 refractory bricks this time, which is insane. Like, really good. So I'll replace them. 1 goes there. Sadly, we're still using tier 1 because we haven't found Olvin yet. Crazily, I've never had a game like that either. Okay, there's that. Alright, let's get our next batch started. I almost always just immediately start the next batch every time I harvest. Blister steel. And we have just enough. Which is why we need to go get iron. Alright, let's right there. And we'll go ahead and use what we've got on us plus this for our iron. Okay, so we'll go coal, iron, coal, iron, coal, iron, coal, iron, and coal. Okay. Then we will go and we will put the lids on. Okay, we're ready to start a fire underneath. Let me just get... I should have just kept this down. Okay. Store the excess. Light the next batch of steel. Okay. Now, we need to store some stuff, but before I get to that, let me real quick... Oh, that's nice. Our steel supplies are starting to really get up there. Here's brass and silver. Okay, so the brass I'm going to store here. And the silver, we've already got a spot up here. It's nice to see these ingots growing, these piles growing. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do one. I'll do 2 brass plates, or bronze plates, so we can upgrade a couple. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna do 1 because we probably should be using bismuth bronze anyway. So I'm going to put 4 of these on the ground. They can go here. Okay. So I'll pound this into a plate real quick so I can upgrade my junk drawer. Now what I will do in the future is use the bismuth bronze for that. Doesn't really matter which direction you go with it, I don't think. Bismuth bronze, easy to make, kinda. You just take copper, bismuth, and sphalerite. Let's see if I can get a nice batch of that, at least planned out. And just to be clear, we need twice as much zinc as bismuth. So if I were to, say, do that, that might actually work. No. There we go. Alright. Now, we're close on the ratio there. But I could maybe squeak that up to 1600. By the way, I think the fact that the game freezes when you're working on stuff like in your UI, I think that's new. probably a welcome change. Alright, let's get all these back in there. Do I want to even... Nah, it would take too long. I'm going to leave that in there as a recipe, but... Yeah, actually, you know what? It's like I said earlier. This will be so much easier to deal with when I get back if I melt it down now. And 12 should definitely get it melted. Okay, that's lit. And these are heating up, that's good. Okay. Oh, those are max heat? Okay. The Master Smith perk is so fucking useful. Okay, so we did get one bronze nugget, so we're up to 7. Alright. And then what I usually do... Just come out here and throw this down here. Okay. Now what am I doing? I'm switching out my thing. Okay. So now that we've got our bronze plate, and let me just double check just to see how far this is coming. Okay, it's starting. It's just the problem is there's 1600 there, so it'll take forever. But I'm gonna let it burn all the way through so that we can keep track of, or have a better way of getting that later. Okay, so I'm gonna put all this stuff like that in here. Keep that in the inventory. Put this away. That goes there. Alright, and then we'll go... Let me just use that up. Okay. And we'll go ahead and use this here on the clutter. Okay, so now we've got the equivalent of a double chest of clutter here. And we'll continue that sort of thing as we go. Now I don't have to finish that work all right now. I'm going to put these cats up here. That, need that. Get that. Leave that, I suppose. Let me see if I get how this behaves with regard to stacking. Not well. Okay, so I think what I need to do... Go to the mod page. Here's the deal. There's a mod that allows stacking. I'm just checking to see if there's anything more interesting as well. Okay, I don't think there's anything new. So, we're going to look for stacking. No? Temporal gear. Here it is. And... yeah, we've only got the one version here. Okay, so... let me just take a look. What's the percent? App data, blah blah blah. Percent. No, not that. Come on, dude. That's that's not what I meant. What if I just did run? There it is. Okay. And we go down to vintage story. I mean, fuck. We destroy data. I mean, and then mods, and then it's just called temporal gear stack, right? Yeah, I've got it in there. So I have no idea what's going on with that. My guess, actually, I'm pretty sure the only reasonable explanation is one of the mods I most recently updated must be changing that object a little bit, which sucks. What if I uninstalled it and reinstalled it? Would that like overwrite that particular problem? It's a curious idea. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is build a sailboat. And I need 20 of those. And 2 sails and 4 ropes. Okay, so let's get the ropes first. I think I have some lying around here somewhere. By the way, I probably want to take a few of these with me. This sucks. Okay. It's a mostly thing of inconvenience, not end of the world. But just in case I want to repair a translocator, I'm going to bring all that. Okay, so the next thing is rope. Okay. And then the sails. Now the sails, we'll use this. And by the way, we might as well make those up into twine. That can be those. Okay, so the sail is just that. And I don't want to use all these, but let me grab some sticks. And we need 8. Okay. I'll save the rest of this linen for armor repairs and such. The more I save, the better, probably. You know, we have okay supplies, but not anything to write home about. Okay, so we're gonna go and make this now. I will mention that I had issues with this in my last playthrough. There was a bug dealing with picking these boats back up. So we'll have to see about that. If there's ever a bug that affects me, that's the one time I'm willing to cheat, you know, in this game. Okay, these are good for 3.9, 5-day. Fine. So let's get a few more of these going here. Okay, so we should be good to go there. And the only thing I have left is put a couple of things away real quick. And we'll be able to go. It is 3 in the morning though, so it's actually probably prudent if I were to get a night of sleep. Do I have... I just want to have like a underutilized tool rack back here somewhere. There it is. I'll put this here too. And this probably, we'll put this over by the pigs. I meant to keep this over by the pigs because we haven't gotten any animals up to the level of harvestability with the butcher knife yet. Even though I'm like balls deep into the Steel Age. We just, I'm not sure if it's the Butcher mod or what, but it's taken forever to get these animals up to butchering level. Yeah. Let's put that there. Okay. So, everybody's still pregnant, huh? It's bizarre. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna go on the expedition, and we have two options. We can go to search for the Resonance Archive, or we can go iron mining. It's a tough one, huh? Let me go ahead and just take a snooze. Now, while I'm snoozing real quick, I'm going to IRL run into the kitchen in my apartment, and I'll be right back. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. 37 minutes until we have a temporal storm. Fuck. Okay, I've got food. Damn. I guess I'll grab that. Because why not? Just real quick looking for healing items. Sure. I'll make some more real quick. Okay. Well, at least it'll be in the daylight for once. 15 minutes, I guess I'll be okay. Just pop in here real quick while we're waiting. 11. Okay. 7 minutes. Just looking here real quick. These are all gonna die. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Bees are status quo. Here it comes. Is this medium? I can't remember. Medium, yeah. Should have gone to the villagers and asked about getting paid for killing these guys. There's something to be said about a temporal storm in the winter, though. It's a little bit more manageable, I think, because I don't know, there's just less going on other than killing the drifters. Need to I've also probably got to I'll tell you later. Something to do with X skills. I need to double check what perks I'm at. I wouldn't mind getting another combat perk, like another swordsman perk. And I really don't mind getting all this linen. That's the main thing. Ooh, hi. You almost got me. I got him. Take your non-stacking temporal gear, please. That sucks. I do not know why that's not part of the game. Is there like a reason why they wouldn't let those stack? Because it just make it harder? This annoying. It's like an annoying little mechanic that's just designed to make it harder and more special. I don't know. I think it's just weird. It's a weird preference. Maybe I should just get over it and just accept the fact that your inventory isn't supposed to be 8 million slots large like mine is. I guess I'll head back to. Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to kill the duck. Could use the feathers though. I'll be honest. I did not mean to kill him though. Oh. Okay, the ice got me on that one. We're making a little bit of money here too. It's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a little crate down there, but there's like a dungeon directly down there. Whoops. Hello. Hello, sir. Alright. 150 out of 450 there. I really want to unlearn Monk. Maybe put that somewhere else. And Swordsman is nice. That'll start to compound a little bit with the blacksmith skill once I start getting higher quality things. Also, I need to like learn how to do canned jewelry. That's another way to upgrade your stuff. Okay, here we go. Come on. Alright, that's 11. So does that mean all 11 of those came from this fight? Oh, we got a couple friends over here. A lot of people over here. Ah. It's gone. Worried about my hind flank. Okay. And to the extent that you can, I know it's dangerous and, you know, something you gotta find the flow of, but you should try to harvest these guys during your battle, because if you don't, it's conceivable that their goods, their loot will go away. We had one on film where the second the storm ended, they just straight up disappeared. Probably could use another knife, by the way. Getting a little bit reckless now. Okay, let's heal. Whenever I start running into trouble, I go up here and I heal. And we're out of food too, so I need to take care of that. And I've got food in real life in the kitchen that I wasn't anticipating having to fight a temporal storm through. Okay, we'll grab this guy. Grab this one. And this one. They do seem to like to spawn over here, don't they? Friend the Nightmare Drifter. When I first started playing this game, this was all there was. The Nightmare Drifter. They were the worst. Now we've got our monstrosity friends, the two headers, but they're almost, in a way, less scary. They seem dumber, but more brutal. The Nightmare Drifter is insidious and evil. And irredeemable. And I've got two of them laid out right before me. And so much for the daylight of today's day. Can't complain too much though. The linen itself is probably worth it. Okay, we got the waning word. $22 linen now. Say linen, you know I mean flax fiber, of course. I do like how walking along these paths is definitely keeping the snow at bay. That's the nice thing about the Trails mod. One last nightmare. Okay, well, that went well. Alright, let's put some stuff away. $25 flax fibers, excellent. Don't mind having those feathers either. That actually basically incentivizes me to change out my copper arrows. Let's do that. So let me get just a few more sticks. We'll go ahead and switch over to steel arrows now. Alright. Alright, let's get these spears put away. I need to go get my green beans from the living room. Or the kitchen. there's those two. Okay, we can put the healing items away as well. So I think what I should do... let's go iron mining first. Then go to the archives. And it doesn't really matter. I'm streaming. We don't have to worry about having the most crowd-pleasing video of all time or whatever. Nice. Let's get well over 100,000. Ooh, there's a huge... a huge tranche of votes just came in Wayne County, I think. Oh, there's only 60% in. Awesome. Watershaw is in. So I have to look at a political thing real quick. Not bad. 13% in Ingham County. It's okay. Could have been better. Yeah, Wayne County is still only 60% in. In fact, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 counties that are not completely in yet. And, oh wow, Wayne County really hit hard. 21% uncommitted there. Yeah, there's not a single county in Michigan that didn't have at least 9% uncommitted, which is a real testament to the uncommitted campaign. Except for Montmorency County, where it was 8%. Interesting. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my food. Okay, and we're back. If you don't mind, I'm going to turn on some political analysis in the background. I'm going to have a couple bites to eat before we resume. Please indulge me. Okay. We will now resume. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm making up some candles real quick to use on the chandelier. I'm gonna grab these ladders back, but I haven't put candles up in the chandelier yet. And I think I'm gonna just use these up right up here. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put these here. Alright, so that's really nice. I mean, that really does help illuminate the area. It's such a bright light. Cool. Okay. Let me go grab my... Alright. Okay. Now, I'm back, and we will resume. Let's get rid of the healing items. Give this to the dog. Do I have enough food? Probably not. Almost certainly not. Let's make some more food. Elsewise, that's fine. And actually, let me put this boat away. I'll save the boat for when we actually go to the Resonance Archives. What I'm gonna do... grab 12 onions. And 12 turnips. Actually 6 turnips and 6 carrots. Alright, let's try that. Okay, so I'll let that cook and then we'll get a bunch of that in bowls. Okay. It's just the recipe for terra preta is bone meal and yeah, compost. So let's just make this up into as much terra preta as we can. Why not? And bone meal. Where's my bone meal? Saltpeter. All down there. Wood ash. Lime. There's bone meal. Alright. How is that not, Oh wow, I can craft that directly. Huh. What's the difference? 4. So 4 charcoal, either way. 4 bone meal, either way. 8 compost, either way. The only difference is this one has high fertility soil. Oh, we get 2, I see. Alright, I need charcoal, I guess. Alright, 1 second. There we go. I have a lot more lime than I thought. I'm gonna grab this extra knife. Alright, so now what we'll do is we will head on out. Actually, we're gonna sleep first, but then we'll head out. We're ready to head out finally. Okay, so there is our food restored pretty much. And okay, so I think we're good to go. So let's have a sleep. And this time I will do the longer sleep for once. Okay, so we're back awake. By the way, what is this? Boars. Go ahead and delete that. Okay, so we need to get down to here. Where does this go again? Southwest? Oh, I think it goes down to the southwest. I'm not seeing where that turns out. I do know that there's a very interesting place over here, but I don't know where that goes. I'm just getting distracted. I should try to stay on task. Okay. And that can't be right. Is it northwest? And that's yellow. Where's that one? Is it this one? Oh, that one, okay. So that one goes northwest. Up to there. I wish there was like a mod that like drew little, like an optional tab for your map that had strings between translocators. How's everybody doing? Are you still alive? Okay, the archer's dead. That's unfortunate. We'll have to buy a new one, I guess. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. But we're gonna go down and see. Go to our iron mine. Now, this is about a half-day's journey by foot. Although the frozen water makes it actually quite a bit nicer. I wouldn't mind grabbing a quick, cheap, and some lag. Some resin. Which should be there. Just in case we need more opportunities to capture animals. Okay, here's the abandoned trader camp. Sadly. I wouldn't mind, you know, like, giving myself, like, a challenge to, like, bring X amount of resources here to, like, reinvigorate the trader camp, and then I could, like, creatively spawn in some new traders. That'd be an okay idea, because, frankly, the nearest trader to me might be... And there's one down here somewhere. My point is that they're very rare in this area. There's the clothing and commodities camp. Okay. Might be that one. I mean, the point is that, frankly, I think that it wouldn't be so OP to put a couple There's a bear, a couple traders in there. And there's a wolf. Okay, of course, we're just gonna run into every dangerous animal in the game. And of course, we're gonna jump in the frigid water. Although it does help us get some distance there. I gotta remember that we have a pseudo trail. You know, instead of going directly like I did here, I have this trail that basically goes like that. Or no, it goes down here. It goes... and it goes down here. So that would be arguably more ideal. Alright. I see a very suspiciously concentric looking thing, but it looks like I've already looked in there and it's nothing. By the way, speaking of all this gravel, like, I do have the, let's see, the auto sifter mod, which would sit back and sift these things into their constituent parts over time. And I've made some fun like sifter towers where you use gravity to like feed them using these gravity blocks like gravel and sand. So we might consider doing something like that. But I guess I don't mind just grabbing a few blocks real quick. $46. $62, $63, $64. That's a full stack. Okay. We do have all this quartz in here too. I'll go ahead and swing through this town over here. I like going to these little towns on the map. They're sort of refreshing. You know, it kind of gives you a little bit of a little check-in with the folks. Let's see how people are doing. Occasionally you get some nice farm options. Boy, we're just about at the winter solstice, aren't we? Look how low the sun is at just a little afternoon. That is so low in the sky. I think I'm more north than I realized. Doesn't feel that far north, but it really turns hard into winter. Boy, I should maybe... Where is everybody? Yeah, so, like, I'm just confused why there aren't more people wandering around. Nobody's down here. Did this village get wiped out? Or did everybody move? So this is the thing with the VS Villages mod that I do maintain is not well done, and that is the AI. The AI is just weird. Here's some people. Okay, so we have a soldier. And that's it, down here. And... let's see if there's anybody in here. Okay, there's a shepherd. And there's a farmer. There's a bizarre shadow. And we've got a soldier there. And a soldier here. So we've got about 5 people. This village, I guess it's still functioning. It's just a little scarce. Nobody there. Nobody at all in here, actually. Let me check here. Come on, game. I also simply do not understand why the bookshelves don't come off. Okay, well, I think there's like 5 people in a town that should have 20. So again, I might do something like where if I bring them resources, I can restore their population, maybe. 6 people. Soldier, nice. Not sure how the game even would deal with their population when... Oh, and there's a soldier. When you're not even in the area. There's another soldier and another soldier. Okay, it's starting to look more normal. I'll definitely grab these crops. Okay, so that's K, that's in, and this is P. Alright, this will be P. This can be P. And this can be N. Perfect, okay. Let's check out this farm. Same exact crop, so we're making good profit on these crops, and probably the seeds. We're also getting skill points, which is nice. And this goes down here, and these go up here. Okay, nice. So that's a nice little bonus to our agricultural situation. Let me check this one. This is the smith's house. We do have farmers over here and a trader. Same trades as the other guy. Alright, let me check in here. Oh, is this the same one? No, this is a second smith. Let me fix this real quick. And I guess the question is, would it be worth it to sleep? I don't really think it would. Here's iron fence top. That's what I was looking for. Why can't I guess there's no recipe for that. So I'm gonna steal that. Hey, I keep forgetting that there's the mud brick recipe there. Where'd the other one go? Okay, well, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the iron mine now. The issue being that I could be sleeping, but I don't really see the point at this stage. Why are these houses all full of snow? Whatever. So I'm heading south now to the iron mine. Check this one. Okay, and here we are at the Translocator Tower. Let me just real quick get a beat on where this thing goes. I can't remember, and I couldn't find it on the map. So let's just look it up again. Okay, it really was southwest. Okay, just we've never... Oh, it's much warmer down here. I just never explored down here before, is the thing. Have I even made it up to the surface? I'm not sure. Where does this go? Is this one that goes down to the basalt? Like the lowest level of the world, it looks like it. Yeah. So this is probably a disaster. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But I don't even think... It doesn't even look like I made it up to the surface yet over here. Have I done much in the way of probes? Try that one. Poor magnesite. I seem to have caught the drifters off guard by teleporting when and how I did. Okay, we do have a one of these rooms, and we haven't looted it yet. Frankly, that saves us time because there is iron in that box. The question is, do I want to get anything else from out of here? Let me go ahead and mark this, at least. This is like the fourth one of these rooms I've seen. Okay, that's that way, there. And so we're... Yeah, it's this way, isn't it? Okay, and there's our buddy, the Nightmare. Okay, that didn't help. Okay, this is not good. Not good. Okay, those steel arrows did nicely there. I'm gonna be real careful though going forward because we're not looking so hot right now. Okay, there's a bell, of course. We do not need a bell at level 21. Oh, boy. The 21st. Well, you know, I'm not sure if it makes sense to do too much right now here. I could start building a ladder upward. Problem is that doing that with the current collapse mechanics is a lot harder than it used to be. And we're only going to be able to get up 78 plus the 40. We'll get up too close to the surface doing this. Surprisingly, I haven't had much in the way of collapse yet. Not sure why. Shockingly, none of these have collapsed yet. I'm not sure what the deal is. It'd be funny if it was something to do with it being andesite instead of granite or something, but I doubt that's the case. Alright, 85. Here's some quartz. It'd be really nice if we found peridot. I should probably do a probe here. Okay, just regular quartz there. Okay, we must be close to a cave. In fact, there we go. It's not a bad thing. Okay. These are beautiful glow lights. I always love them. Okay, nothing there. let's just get up to the surface real quick. Okay, hold on 1 second. Alright, that was a very painful tunnel to dig there. But I think I came from up there, so we'll keep going this way. So keep going this way. Lag spike there. Alright. Ooh. Well, I think I've seen this one before. Maybe. Hard to say. I think so. I should get all these iron segments. Guys, I'm getting really tired, so I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna go iron mining off camera. And I'll probably just record another episode soon. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.